Well, whoop-de-doo. I'm feeling great. How about you? The Hairy Scary Hangout will begin shortly. Welcome to the Hairy Scary Countdown with me, Cliff. You got about 15 minutes until showtime, so grab your drinks and snacks, settle in, and enjoy the pre-show. Yeah!
Maybe that's too strong, but you don't get short ones any longer. You get a fight and a kick, then you pull in your line to find a no rusty pain. Some people side your fishing hook gets in their hide, you're stuck inside by the beautiful sea.
Ghouly Ghoulies, I'm Janet Decay, the Mummy.
And I'm Grimgory, the Monkey.
And together we host The Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout.
Yes, our live streaming horror hosted show has it all.
Skits, bits, and a scary flick.
That's right, so for more information on our show, go check out
themummyandthemonkey.com.
And we'll see you
at the Hangout.
Woohoo!
What? You're back? What's wrong with you? Just kidding. Well, we got a little bit more to go here on the countdown, so let's just get to it. What do you say? Yeah!
Whoa! Hey, get down on this bird.
It's not that kind of show. Janet Decay here, hanging out at Inclusion Con, and I'm with the lovely Miss Heidi. Hello, Heidi.
Hi, how you doing?
So I hear that you made all this awesome jewelry and shiny stuff here.
Yes. I do vintage jewelry that I upcycle to wearable art. I also do mixed media painting and sculptures. That's kind of what I do and what I do in my studios. So
That's awesome. And how long have you been doing that?
about 15 years. So
Wow.
yeah, about 15 years. We have a studio in Oil City, Pennsylvania. It's called Whistlefish. So me and my partner. So I'm the whistle and she's the fish. We do quite a few conventions in the area and art shows in the area. And I was really happy to be invited today to Inclusion Con.
So you're obviously very crafty. What inspired you to be this crafty or to start doing your own thing with the jewelry?
Well, I like horror stuff, and when I first started making jewelry, I couldn't find what I liked. I like creepy, and back then there wasn't anything creepy. That was before Hot Topic and the internet. So if I didn't make it, it wasn't there. So yeah.
Well, where can the fiends and friends out there in the internet land find you?
Okay, we have a Facebook page. It's called Whistlefish Creations, so you can find us on Facebook. Or if you're out day tripping, we're in Oil City, Pennsylvania. We do have a studio in the National Transit Building in downtown Oil City. It's on Seneca Street, and it's Studio 2P, like 2P or not to P. Ironically, it's right across from the bathroom as well. So we're really easy to find. And we do a lot of local shows, so always keep your eyes open because you never know where we're going to pop up.
Awesome. Thank you, cool friend.
Thank you.
Yay.
Bye.
All right, I am here with two Cleveland legends, Big Chuck and Lil John, hanging out at Ghoulardi
Are they
Fest.
coming to those legends? Are they? Where they at? Oh, you're talking about us?
It's you, silly.
Oh, it's us! Oh!
Aw.
I can't believe it.
I mean, I grew up watching you. I'm such a fan ghoul, and I'm nervous standing here in front of these two. But Monkey Man interviewed you guys a few years ago, and I wanted to ask you some questions.
Okay.
So out of the 2,000 skits that you guys have done, and you've been on TV for over 40 years, is there a skit that you wish you could have done? Like, is there a skit that you never got to finish?
No, not the. You gotta understand, we have over 2,000 skits. Okay, I wrote 6. So Chuck wrote the other 1,994. So I'm tapped out. I can't think of another one.
What about you, Chuck? Is there a skit that you wish you could still do or work on in the future?
You mean redo?
No, a new one.
A new one?
That we never finished.
You know, over the years, I was so used to thinking of stuff because I had to think of a skit every week. So that sort of wore down. But every so often I'd get an idea and then I'd say, it's not good enough. Make a long story short, over the years I got about 10 real good ones up here. And I swear...
We can't get them out though.
when you get 84, it doesn't work right. I mean, I got 10, and like tomorrow I'll say I never said that. But
Aw. Now, did you guys have a favorite skit that you like to do? One that really stood out, or one that was hard to film?
Well, for me, it would be Troglodytes, which was with Bertha Butt. That was like my 4th skit I ever did. That's 50 years old almost. And that was like the springboard that put me on like regular on TV. So I'd have to say that one.
Troglodytes is a great musical thing. Is that right? Yeah.
He won't say it. He won the first local Emmy ever given away in Cleveland, Ohio, and it was with King the Wonder Dog, which was a skit that he did with King the Wonder Dog. So that would probably be his favorite skit too. Yeah.
King the Wonder Dog got the very first skit, what do you call it, Emmy, in Ohio. Yeah, so.
Awesome, guys. Thank you for talking with me.
Thank you for talking with us.
And can you say you're watching the Mummy and the Monkey Show?
You're watching the Mummy and the Monkey Show.
What you are about to see is bizarre, unsettling, and riveting.
Sparkling soft drinks.
Ain't nothing like a good Mountain Dew. Hey! Hey!
Steaming hot coffee.
Roses are red, and how do you do? Drink 4 of these and woo 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 woo.
Steamed or grilled hot dogs.
Oh my God! That is huge!
Crispy hot fresh French fries.
This is the best thing I have ever put in my mouth.
How about a pizza? None better anywhere.
Hey gang, it's been real. They say that all good things come to an end, but things are just getting started around here. That's right, there's no time like showtime, baby. So let's get this party started.
Holy mackerel, Andy. You need to tilt it down a little bit. There we go.
Is that better?
Oh, no, it's terrible.
Okay, well.
I can see the ceiling now.
Oh, boy.
Woo, woo. Now I can see almost most of my head. Now we see the floor.
Oh, okay.
Keep on going. But keep going down. Keep on. No. Other way. Other direction.
Up or down?
Tilt it, I guess, up. Not sideways. Ooh, more. Okay, that's good.
Okay.
It jumped back up.
Okay.
I don't know what we're doing here. This is terrible, man.
Okay, well, help me here.
I'm helping you.
Up or down?
Up.
Up?
Yes. Hello, everybody. Just some.
Is that better?
And now maybe it has to. I'm kind of almost cut off, so you need to move the thing more towards me more. You know what I mean? Yep. A little bit more, and that's it. Perfect.
Okay.
I think that'll work.
Okay.
Don't jostle the thing too much. That's a little better, yeah.
You know, I had this set up perfectly, and one of us bumped into it.
Usually that's code for the other person that's not talking.
And one of us bumped into it and it set it way off kilter.
And I warned you before that cord's going to get tripped over.
And I
sure
told you
did.
just not to step on the cord.
I got a secret
and
to
then
tell
what
you
did you
later
do?
about,
You stepped on the cord.
About what this is going on here. It's kind of like there's some impairment going on visually. Just saying.
So next time we'll tape everything down and
wow,
keep the camera
what
ready.
What a great idea that is. I wonder where you got that idea.
Okay, well we'll discuss that later. We got to start the show, Grim.
We do. I think it already started. Hey, what's buzzing, cousins? I'm Grim Gordy.
And I'm Janet Decay.
And you be watching
The Mummy and the Monkeys
Hairy Scary Hangout. Yes.
Episode 241, and we're here to have some fun.
Yeah, something like that. If we can get the thing going, son of a gun. Anyway.
You've got your guitar there.
I just felt like plunking my twanger, you know.
All right, we've got
it's healthy. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
Anyway, yeah, so...
We've got some birthday shout-outs. A birthday shout-out to Gary Smith.
Wait a minute, you're just going right into that,
Yeah,
huh?
we're going into the shout-outs, and then we could discuss the movie.
Alrighty then.
And
All
do
right.
everything else.
Birthday shout-outs.
So happy birthday, Gary Smith.
Hey, Gary Smith, the ultimate Uber fan. That's right.
Yes.
Of all things horror.
And Snackmaster General Greg, his nephew, Dr. Mikey, is having a birthday.
Ooh, well then happy birthday to him.
Happy birthday, Dr. Mikey.
Yeah.
And a shout out to Snackmaster General Greg. Just send him some good vibes. He's going through some things, looking into a new place.
Oh, well, good luck with that, buddy.
Yeah, so those were the shout outs.
And thanks for the big old box of snacks you sent us. That's very, very generous. Thank you, man. We'll be getting those in a little bit.
We're going to open that later on. But tonight's movie is from 1945, and it is The Vampire's Ghost.
Yes. What do you say about this one? This is one that we've had laying around for a while, but, we've tried to find better things to show. Now, this isn't a bad movie. But it's a early 1940s movie.
1945.
Yes, mid 1940s, and it has some, what would you label, some sort of, stereotypes, okay, in the movie that are a bit insensitive, but it's at the time, and we're taking it in context, right? We're viewing it in the context it was made.
And you chopped it up and put sound effects in it to make it more entertaining.
Yeah. The good thing is, though, I didn't really notice a lot of, it's supposed to take place in Africa, so, some people there are dressed up in, in what they figured might be garb that they would wear there. But at least they're not talking like, some of the people, like the way they have other minorities in some of these movies from back then talking and acting. It's not like that.
Yeah, we'll just say there's some public domain movies we won't show for certain reasons like that.
This is more of like a Tarzan vibe, you know?
Yeah. John Johnson gifted the 5 Mummy and the Monkey memberships. Wow.
Thank you for that. Yeah, wow.
So instead of the Barba Pop, are you going to play on your guitar anytime we get a super chat or a membership? Woohoo!
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
Okay. So, we've got a prize giveaway, too. So, one of our DVDs, actually, this one's a Blu-ray. The Mummy and the Monkeys End of Summer Special.
Aren't they starting to aren't some places aren't going to stop making Blu-rays or something like that?
I heard Sony wanted to stop making Blu-rays.
Oh, it's Sony.
But we still are making Blu-rays. This is where we host the movie Bikini.
Yeah. Go ahead, talk.
This is where we host the movie Bikini
You're
Monsters.
Easily distracted? Wow.
Well, I wasn't sure if you won a solo or something.
No,
there.
I'm just
like a guitar solo.
I'm just kind of dicking around on the old 6-string or whatever. How many strings are on this one? I don't know.
One lucky winner at the end of the night will get this Mummy and the Monkey Blu-ray. And let's see, to be a part of the prize drawing, just be active in our YouTube chat if you're watching us on YouTube. And I'm gonna write all your names down and put them in my big plastic shiny mummy bucket. And
whoa.
It looks like someone was trying to grab my bucket.
Hey-oh.
And that's what happened.
Someone else is new.
That's what happens when they tried to grab the bucket.
Yeah, that's right. They pull back a stump.
Yeah. So, at the end of the evening, we'll pick one lucky winner, and that lucky winner has to email us, and we will put our email on the screen for them.
Yes, we'll display the email for you to contact us, as we always do in this show. Ooh.
Hack Editor is calling you Grim Hendrix.
Grimmy Hendrix. What about Grimmy Hendrix?
Funny. All right. And then, let's see. Okay, we've got our mini monster shout-outs, Grim.
All right, yeah.
Where is... Okay, the mini monsters must be at summer camp because I haven't seen them in a while. Or they're in the Erie Cinematary outside playing around. But we get a lot of people that watch with their mini monsters, so this is the shout out list. And if you guys want to add your minis to the shout out list, you can send us an email. Our email is...
Oh, no, you see, you're putting me on a spot there with that, but I got you.
There
Boom.
you go. All right, now let's do the shout out.
Oh, you ready for it?
Ready.
1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4.
Mini monsters, mini monsters, roar, roar, roar. Mini monsters, here they are. Mini monster shout outs too. We've got Kingsley and Kenton and Parker. Hey guys. And then Nyla and Lucas and Christian. Hey minis. Layla and Ramona. And Emily and Miss Noel. Hey. And Trayvon.
So terribly out of tune.
And Araya and Xander and Willow. And then we've got Morgan too. Wow. And Julius and Adrian and Sienna. Hey minis. And Dario and Hannah and Penny. And then Atticus and Lil Kong and Violet and Cassandra. We can't forget them. And then we've got Carly and Isabella and Mackenzie. And Eva and Adeline and Gabrielle. Hi.
Hello there.
And Taylor and Mac. And then Charlotte and Mia, a.k.a. Scoob.
Oh, Mia, Maya. Ooh,
And Peanut and Adam. And Lucy and Dimitri. And then Baby Joe. We can't forget Baby Joe.
Nope. Don't you ever do that. And now it's time for your Magic Macabre mirror. Is that thing in working condition? It's a little bit, you got to be careful with it.
The Macabre mirror needs a tune-up.
It do.
It needs to go into the shop for some repairs.
So be gentle.
I have to be gentle with this thing. Okay, so for the big monsters watching, we've got shout-outs for you guys. All right, Magic Macabre mirror. Magic Macabre mirror. Tell me, who be here? I see J Mac, Linda Stotzer, Scott. I see Neil, William Cook, Dr. Ghoul, Connie Cleary, Dashcam Create, David Phillips, John Johnson, David Hayes, Jeffrey Moore, Bob Ferguson, The Bone Jingler, KVK Music, Jimmy K, The SeaTac, James Muscarella, Mark Allen, Kirk Harrington. I see Michael and Terry Shook and Ron Vickers too. Virtual Vicky's there. Comic Book Man's there. Raymond Troyanovich, Connie Cleary. Captain Joint is here. What a name, wow. Marty, Paul 2, Sputnik, Super Pappy, Toy Painter 1, Greg. Let's see, William Cook is watching. Oh, William Cook, you won a prize a while back. You need to email us. You never claimed your prize. And the stellar Tony Beller is here. And there's another Bob too. And Chris, and JB, so many of you.
That's right.
So share this with your friends, guys, and they can have fun and watch the movie. And is John Saxon in this movie?
Of course there's a Saxon search. There's a whole, this is another one of our jam-packed shows. We're back after a few weeks hiatus, but we have some more news coming up later about yet another hiatus coming up, looming over on the Mummy Monkey's Harry Scary Hangout. But tonight is a nice show. It's jam-packed with everything you come to know and love about the Harry Scary Hangout. Not only do we have a bodacious film, The Vampire's Ghost, all right, never seen here before on the Harry Scary Hangout. It is chock full of Grimgory's usual burps, farts, and other kind of cool sound effects and surprise little drop-ins. Also, we have, but not only that, we also have a lot of other stuff like a brand new Rescued Reels, okay?
Ooh, and a brand new Stasha skit.
A brand new Stasha skit, boom,
brand
yes.
new, guys.
Yes, and the Rescued Reels, you're gonna want to have to pay attention because it comes, it usually follows the first fart of the movie. So there's a very special thing that's gonna pop up in there too. Let's see if you know who this guy is when you see this commercial.
Ooh,
These are ones I got from 1983 out of California.
Is he another horror host?
He could be. He could be.
Oh,
yes.
Nice.
And so we have that. We have a TV Showtime travel. What do you do? The prize giveaway, of course. And wow, whole lots more.
Yeah. So are we ready to start?
I think we are. All right. You ready to dive into Fart 1 of tonight's feature?
Let's start with Fart 1.
Vampire's Ghost. All right, here we go. Fart 1 of the Vampire's Ghost right here on
The Mummy and the Monkeys. Harry Scary Hangout.
Take it away, Ghosty. I hope this doesn't suck.
Ooh.
dark land where voodoo drums beat in the night.
All right.
Where the jungles are deep and full of secrets.
What are you talking about?
And the moon that lights them is still a mystic moon.
You confusing me.
Africa. Where men have not forgotten the evil they learned in the dawn of time. I always come back to Africa. But even here there is no rest for me.
Oh, really?
The path of time is curved upon itself like a circle. Without beginning, without end. I must follow it forever. I cannot die. I cannot rest. I cannot rest. I cannot rest.
Take a chill pill.
Oh my God, if you're about to shed your human form, please don't make my body the next house.
Bring out your date!
So bless me, Father. Bless you, Mungo. Go on your way and have no fear.
Well, thank you, sir. What a great deal that was.
Don't mention it. Bless us, Father. Bless you, children. Go on your way and have no fear.
Okie dokie.
Bless you.
Beep, beep.
Roy.
You've been away for 10 years.
Less than 10 weeks. Have I changed?
For the better. Only that's not possible.
You so crazy.
I'm, still wearing it.
Just wanted to make sure you didn't pick up some more of them while you were in Johannesburg.
In a hospital for children.
Well, how about the doctor?
60, skinny as a rail and bald.
Ooh, he likes girls.
Well, looks like you'll be needing a priest.
Father Gilchrist.
Hello, Father. She's gonna make a lovely bride, Roy.
Oh, Blarney.
Blarney. Well, I like that.
Well, you folks can stay out here if you like, but it's 10 degrees cooler inside, and more of these. No thanks, Tom, but I will take a nice big I just trekked in from Molongo Village, and I'm a little bit weary. The best chair in the house, Father. There you are. 2 more, Esther.
I got white folks in here.
Those drums. They've been going like that for weeks. That's exactly what brought me back, Tom. Once a rumor gets started in the jungle, it spreads like wildfire. If you don't stop it, the natives revert to voodoo magic, witchcraft, superstition.
Unless it's stopped, my business will be. All the native workers out at the plantation are either quitting on me or laying down on the job. Another murder out there Saturday. That's 3 in a month.
4. There was another last night right here in Bakunda, down the street.
Oh, really? Well, the 3 out of the plantation I've seen. Each body partly drained of its blood. Yeah! Each with 2 peculiar wounds at the throat. Here. You know, if we were living 100 years ago, I'd almost agree with the natives. A vampire.
Oh, vampire. A dead man denied heaven because of his crimes. Doomed to remain on earth in hideous semblance of life. Sustaining his body on the blood of the living. Oh, medieval Tommy Rod, it's just a legend.
Yes, but a universal legend, Julie.
Well, now, do you believe in it, Father?
Yeah. No, I don't believe in vampires. But I do believe with the church, in the power of evil.
Whether we believe it or not.
That's from the old Gaelic. It means the stranger. One who walks in the darkness beyond the campfires.
That describes Fallon. Something's going on. It's having a bad effect on my native workers.
Same trouble here in town. Any ideas, Roy?
Yeah, I thought I'd see Webb Fallon.
Webb Fallon? Who's he?
Fallon.
He's a newcomer to Bakunda. Runs a dive down near the waterfront. Nobody knows exactly where he came from. And in Africa, you don't ask questions.
Well, what can he do?
Well, in the short time Fallon's been here, he's come to know more about Bakunda's underworld than most of the natives. If anybody knows what's going on, he does. I'll be back shortly.
Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.
We used to swing with her.
Natural.
We're not through yet, Fallon. You've got everything but my shirt down there now, but you can't throw naturals forever. Here's my share of the trader boat, Wakanda Queen.
What a dumb thing to do.
$7.
No! Devil himself couldn't have such luck.
Bogus.
Hey, you.
Hey, everybody! The drinks are on me! Hey! Hey! Come on over here! Hey!
That sailor, he'll make trouble.
Go on down, Sneezer.
Hello, Fallon.
What up?
Well, Mr. Kendrick.
Pretty rough on the guy, weren't you?
Oh, I didn't ask him to play. Well,
Boxcars.
you didn't come here to shoot craps at me or drink my bad gin. What's on your mind, Mr. Kendrick?
Well, a lot of people come to your place, Fallon. All kinds of people. I thought you might know something about these mysterious killings.
Yeah, but Kunda seems to have gone back into the old ways, in spite of the Father Gilchrists and all they can do.
We are a classy bunch.
Well?
Nobody could shoot a game like yours with straight dice, Fallon. I want my money back, and my ship, too.
Take it easy, fella. I draw the dice myself. They're straight.
Stand at this, Kendrick.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Oh, my ovaries.
I am going to kick your ass.
Get out. All of you. You hurt, Roy?
Not bad. Thanks to you.
Better come in and wash up.
Hey, Barrett. What happened to you? I don't know. It's the first time I ever quit a fight when a guy just looked at me.
Like, for real? For real?
What happened to your mirror? Did you break it?
I removed it. The mirror's as bad as the sun if a strong light hits it. I have to be careful. I've got bad eyes.
Africa's a pretty tough place for a man with eyes.
Oh, I don't go out much in the daytime. When I do, I wear these. Come in.
Excuse me, Mr. Fallon. You know the fellow you give your barred winnings to? The one that was buying drinks for the house?
Yes?
He just dropped dead out there. Heart attack, I guess. Not a mark on him.
I'm sorry. Is there anything else, Jack?
Well, no, I guess not. Except, what will I do with this?
Give him to somebody else.
Yes, sir.
Don't touch that!
Excuse me?
I'm sorry. I was only looking for a cigarette. I didn't mean to speak so sharply. It's only that... Well, this box means so much to me.
1588.
The year of the Spanish Armada.
But that's your name.
And the name of my ancestor. Elizabeth Gina. Yes, she gave that box to the Webb Fallon of that day for services rendered to the crown.
Ooh!
Here, you wanted a cigarette?
Well, thanks. That's very interesting. Why don't you come to dinner and tell us about it? I'm staying at Tom Vance's place. I'm sure they'd like to meet you.
I wonder. You're a lucky man, Roy. Found for yourself the loveliest girl in all Africa.
Or anywhere else.
Oh, a slight exaggeration, I might add.
Cigar?
No!
Ah, well, how can I thank you for a wonderful evening? The most charming people in Bakunda society. It's been a pleasure. Quite different from the life I usually lead.
Mr. Fallon, do you mind if I ask you a question?
Hell no.
Oh, please do.
Just why do you lead this sort of life? A man of your intelligence and culture.
Oh, fate sometimes leads a man down strange pathways.
Man always has a free will.
Always. Sometimes things drive a man, regardless of his will. Things that may even tear his soul.
There's always the church.
Keep away from me, meathead.
Tom, a glass of water.
It's all right, please. I'm sorry. I had a touch of malaria once. These attacks are quite frequent.
Simon Peter, coffee for Mr. Fallon.
Oh, please, just be seated over there. I'll be all right in a moment. Let's talk about something else. Yes, boy, I will have some coffee. Those drums again. Malongo Village.
Malongo Village? You can read the code.
Part reading, part guessing. There's a witchcraft cult in Malongo Village. That's where the trouble usually starts.
It is a bad village. Has been for some time.
I wonder if that's the place the vampire rumor started. Perhaps we ought to get a few men together and go up there.
Might be a good idea.
It is a good idea. I'll go there with you if you like, Roy, if you want company.
Of course I want company. But are you sure you're well enough?
Oh, I'll be all right in the morning. Shall we start at dawn?
At dawn.
Oh my God!
What broke that mirror?
Evil, Mr. Roy. Evil.
Hi, I'm Liv.
And I'm Howie.
We're from Cool Cleveland, and you're watching The Mummy and the Monkey. We did it. Keep that in.
The action's fast when the Joker's wild and tic-tac-toe start Monday night, April 11th, beginning at 7 on KBHK TV 44 San Francisco.
Marty Sherman and Little George from the Sawmill. It's our biggest ever oak sale. Save $300 on this solid oak roll top. Huge discounts on solid oak dining room groups. The Great Divide stereo entertainment unit was $349, now $249. Get that look and natural beauty that you'll be proud to own with quality solid wood furniture from the Sawmill.
Where quality grows on trees.
You know what's new? Diet Coke. And you're gonna drink it just for the taste of it.
Introducing Diet Coke. You're gonna drink it just for the taste of it. Living good with Diet Coke. This is the one from Coca-Cola. Recall the taste with just 1 calorie. Just for the taste of it.
Just for the taste of it.
Diet Coke.
Did you know that over 20 million boys, girls, ladies, and men in the U.S. participated in soccer in 1982? Your Golden Bay Earthquakes are committed to soccer, and to further our commitment, we'll be conducting soccer camps all around the Bay Area this summer. You can be part of the excitement simply by calling the Earthquakes at 408-946-5020 daytimes for information about the soccer camp nearest you. So write it down, 408-946-5020, and get soccerized by a Quake. See you at the Oakland Coliseum. We're committed. We're the Quakes.
Introducing new Maximum Strength Sinutab 2 No Drowsiness Formula with maximum decongestant, maximum pain reliever, and not a thing to make you drowsy.
Hi, join me and my pal here for The Invisible Agent this week on TV 44. Take a look at him right now, huh?
Let him get away. Look out! Get off, you stupid fools!
That's The Invisible Agent this week on TV 44, and you're going to be here for that, won't you?
Isn't that petty?
Oh, excuse me, lady. Who was it?
At Camino Camper in San Jose, it's your choice. Right now, come and get that new 83 Southwind, Winnebago, El Dorado, or new 83 Allegro motorhome for just $24,911. All of them are Class A motorhomes, all of them are fully self-contained, and once again, all of them are just $24,911. This is another first for the Northwest's #1 RV sales and service center. Camino Camper has brought the price of first-quality motorhomes within the easy reach of most everyone. See them now in San Jose, and really get your money's worth.
Juliet, my Juliet, I am... Okay, that's it for today. I am hungry.
Well, how about a snack, Romeo?
Twix? You changed candy bars on me?
Just try it.
Twix Cookie Bars, the chocolate candy with a cookie crunch. Rich milk chocolate over creamy caramel.
I love chocolate and caramel.
And that Twix Cookie Crunch.
Twix deserves an encore.
Twix Cookie Bars, the chocolate candy with a cookie crunch.
Hot hits. Hot hits. P-I-T-S.
From Easter morning to Easter dinner, you'll find all the good things that capture the special flavor of Easter Sunday at your neighborhood Lucky Store.
You'll find it at your Lucky Store.
We've changed for dinner. We've lowered the lights and lit the candles at the Magic Pan. Tonight, we're featuring 2 luscious new dishes, veal scallopini marsala or fettuccine carbonara. And 2 classic favorites, London broil or crêpes Saint-Jacques. Your choice is just $6.95. Change for dinner. Join us at the Magic Pan.
Hi,
I'm Harry O'Sell, here to tell you about Tri-City, the world's largest sporting goods store's great outdoor sale. It's our first annual, and it's at our lowest prices of the year. You'll find water skis and accessories, sleeping bags and tents, backpacking and camping, hunting and marine, and fishing galore, plus bicycles and weightlifting and much, much more, all at our lowest prices of the year. Plus all remaining snow ski items at least 1/2 off during the great outdoor sale, happening now at Tri-City, the world's largest sporting goods store.
Saturday night at 8, his wife is dead, and he can't escape the nightmare of an American dream.
It's characteristic of the human species, Stephen, particularly in this country, to believe that everything will come out all right in the end. It's an American dream. You took her as your wife, and you failed to safeguard her. That was your responsibility.
Stuart Whitman and Janet Leigh star in An American Dream. Saturday night's 8 o'clock movie here on TV 44.
Now we are. Hey, sorry about that, everybody. Hey, welcome back to the Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout.
Mm-hmm.
You're watching tonight's movie.
The Vampire's Ghost.
Very good. Way to be on top of things, Mr. K.
Took me a second. Yeah, we watched Part 1 of The Vampire's Ghost, followed by Rescued Reels from 1983 in the San Francisco Bay Area. Those are some neat commercials.
Yeah, very, very cool. And those all came off of a tape, one of many that I've ordered through a guy... I've got my connections
through
with
your
that
VHS dealer.
Through my dealer, and yeah, a lot of these tapes are from the San Francisco Bay and California area, and those are all pulled from an episode of The Twilight Zone that was shown like on that channel 44. And it was the only on that tape. It was the only program that had commercials, and everything was edited out. Because a lot of people did that back in the day. They edited out the commercials. But luckily, he didn't touch that one, and they had that really cool Son of Svengoolie. I was flipping out.
I didn't know he was on TV in California.
Sure, he
was
syndicated.
That's freaking cool.
Yeah, and that was made just Well, he does the Channel 44 reference in that spot, so he might have been syndicated in other places.
Probably.
They shoot the main part, then they'll do watch Channel 44, watch Channel 36.
I'm sure the Bone Jangler knows all about it.
Well, yeah, a lot. Anything syndicated, they would do multiple takes if that was the case. But yeah, I thought that was really cool to find sort of in the wild a vintage.
Virtual Vicky says I watched him in the 80s on Channel 44.
And you notice too, as Son of Svengoolie, he had an act. He did like, "Hey, how you doing, everybody? I'm Son of Svengoolie."
Yeah, he had a different accent.
Well, he was doing the the Jerry Bishop.
Yeah,
Svengoolie,
like from the original
character.
And then later on, he kind of
he just became Svengoolie, where he talks like, "Hi, everybody."
Yeah, where it morphed.
Throw up that accent.
Well, you even did that accent a little
in the beginning. Yeah. Grim was more like, "Hey, everybody,
you were
what's
trying
going
to sound
on?"
more scary.
Well, that's what if you're a horror host, that's what you do, right? Anyway,
right.
Well, that's what I thought.
All right.
Anyway,
so let's get into our next segment.
What segment is that?
Snack toys.
Oh, you mean it's the Mummy and the Monkey snack toys. New yummy snacks.
Old movie facts.
And tonight's snacks are brought to us by our Snack Master General, Greg.
Yes, thank you, Snack Master General.
And show everybody he sent this big giant box.
Snack box.
Look at this. How wow.
And let's see, Grim, I'm going to let you do the honors of picking out the snack. There's sour cream and onion chips.
No.
There's Cheetos Puffs.
I like those too.
There's Doritos. Doritos?
Yeah.
Okay. And then there is Harvest Cheddar. Ooh, I think I'm going to have some sun chips.
You said there's pretzels in there too?
There's also pretzels. There's popcorn.
Let me try popcorn.
There's popcorn. Ooh, cheddar
Smart
popcorn.
Well, that's fun.
I'll have to try those
I'll start
later.
with some pretzels.
But you know what? I'm going to have some sun chips.
Yeah, I love me some pretzels.
I love sun chips.
I got my Pepsi. Sorry, Coca-Cola.
And these companies aren't sponsoring us. We just like to try different snacks.
Yeah. And as always, tell us what you're snacking on in the chat.
Yes, we want to hear what you guys are snacking on.
What you shoving in your face right now when you're watching the show.
Exactly. So,
those are really, powdery.
The movie is The Vampire's Ghost from 1945 by PRC Pictures.
Are you sure it's
a low-budget film company?
Okay.
It was PRC when I looked it up on Wikipedia. It was filmed in only 10 days. And they wanted it to be filmed shorter, but it took them a couple days longer than what they wanted. So, wow, they filmed all this within 10 days.
Wow.
Maybe it shows. It was directed by Leslie Salander, who made over 100 westerns and adventure type of movies. He directed some TV shows. He directed an episode of Lassie that won him some recognition.
Was that the one when Timmy fell in the well?
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
That was the most, the titular episode. That is the one.
That was the epic one, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe it was that one.
All right.
Or was it the one where Timmy was taking drugs and Lassie had to help him out,
There was an intervention that Lassie coordinated.
Yeah,
I think that was the lost episode that no one's...
Yeah, he got strung out on some, on some horse, and Lassie found out, drug him to this, secluded shed, and they, had to go through all the, it's like 48 hours of hell. That was a great... I'd like to see that. With AI, you could probably make that episode now.
Enough of that, Greg.
Okay. I digress. Go ahead.
John Abbott plays Webb Fallon. He's the vampire, in case you guys didn't know. He's the vampire, and all kinds of weird stuff happens because this guy shows up.
I don't think anyone knows who the vampire is yet.
Well, you'll see him later. And he was also in Cry of the Werewolf. I think he was the funeral... he worked at the funeral home, or maybe he was one of the Romani people. I don't remember who he was in that movie, but... We just hosted that not too long ago.
Right.
He was in a lot of different movies and TV shows, like an episode of Peter Gunn. He was in an episode of the original Star Trek. He was in episodes of The Rifleman, Gunsmoke, all kinds of different things. He was just sort of a character actor. Peggy Stewart plays Julie. And she was in a bunch of Western, B-movie, serial type of things. There's a whole theme here where all these actors have been in Westerns. Westerns were super huge in the 1940s, 50s, and up through the 60s.
Were any of them in Starsky and Hutch?
Not that I know of.
I'm watching that stuff now. I'm going back and watching that series. Yeah, not too bad, but, I think I was a Starsky. I wanted to be Starsky.
So,
the good.
Peggy Stewart, she was in, like, the Cisco Kid, Gene Autry, that serial. And then she was even a big part of Western Film Festival. She attended them in the 1990s up until her death in 2019. She lived to be 95 years old.
Oh, wow.
So she was like way into Western films and starred in a bunch of them. Okay, Adele Mara plays the exotic belly dancer that you saw in that scene. She was a singer, actress, model. And she was on contract with Columbia Pictures, but they put her in a bunch of B-movies and short films. She was in the Alfred Hitchcock Hour, Season 1, Episode 8 of that.
Wow. And
just a bunch of other, low-budget movies. I think she was even in, a couple of Three Stooges shorts, where she played, a secretary or something.
Okay.
So, Emmett Vogan, he plays the priest, and he was in 500 different movies. And he was originally from Lima, Ohio.
Oh, wow.
An Ohio actor, yeah.
A lima bean.
A lima bean, there you go. So, he was in the Batman and Robin serial from 1949. And then he was in another film called Senorita of the West in 1945. Tons of Western movies. So,
yeah, wow.
A big Western theme in the Vampires Ghost. It all had Western actors.
And they all wound up together in this one movie, The Vampires Ghost. Who would have known?
There were also lots of African-American actors, background actors. Unfortunately, they weren't credited, and they weren't really given the opportunities that they should have had, like how people have more opportunity today.
But it's better than when they paint white guys that look like, Native Americans or...
that happened in a lot of Westerns,
or African Americans, yeah.
Yeah. Well...
Kind of weird, but I mean,
All right.
That's Holly. That's entertainment, or it was anyway.
Let's read the comments here.
Yeah.
Let's see. He's got a good voice, says KB. I'm not sure who they
Thank
said
you.
had a good voice.
Thank you.
Leave Timmy in the well, says Denise.
Yeah, strung out.
Having beer. People are talking about their
food.
Snacks. Keystone beef burritos, says UFOs.
Huh.
Hot and spicy Cheez-It, says Cthulhu.
Ouch.
Bone Jangler's having some Fannie Mae Pixies.
Hmm.
And Raymond's having Crown Royal Black.
Oh, man. Nice.
Scott's having a triple berry smoothie.
Oh,
And let's see, mandarins, tasty fruit, says Vicky. Ooh, she probably has the healthiest snack.
Yeah, but you're watching our show. No need to be healthy.
No, it sounds good though. Okay, well they all sound like good snacks, honestly.
Is anybody out there eating broccoli and cauliflower? Some water to wash it down
Broccoli with cheese is really good though.
Yeah, but that's not healthy.
Broccoli with macaroni and cheese?
It's good, but it's not healthy. You're talking
That's
about healthy.
so good. Well,
just the broccoli.
It's partially healthy.
Yeah, you're half stepping now. Hey, what do we got there?
Ron Vickers, thank you for the super chat. And Dane Stotzer sent us a super chat earlier. So shout out to you guys. Thank you guys. Ooh, extra squeaky.
He was. He's happy.
All
Barbara
right.
Papa's really happy with that.
All right, well, let's get into part 2 of the movie because we need to watch it.
That's right. Here we go. Well, I got to find my cursor here.
Part 2 of The Vampire's Ghost, right here on...
Whoa. I'm going to say something. You're running me over there, kiddo.
Well, I thought you were getting the video
yeah,
ready.
all I was going to say is Part 2, D2 of The Vampire's Ghost, right here on
The Mummy and the Monkeys.
Harry Scary Hangout. Or they say in Pittsburgh, Hangout. Okay, here we go.
Hi-ho and welcome back.
I knew I should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque.
What the hell is that?
You hit?
Miss me.
Oh, it's just a flesh wound. Simon Peter, better wash it out. The shot came from over there.
Gun trap. You set it up yourself when you hacked at this?
Oh! No.
This is the second time you saved my life, Fallon. How can I say thanks?
Oh, don't try. We're getting into bad country. I think we better make camp here for the night unless you want to run into more of these.
Yeah, I guess we'd better.
You know everything because you're a man, and I know nothing because I'm a woman.
You're not a woman.
Oh.
Luana Fallon, here. IQ now. Me, Topper, here. Bullet come from front, over there. Bullet hit top. Same bullet. Why bullet no go through Luana Fallon?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Topper, the bullet did pass through his body, but there's no mark. No bleeding, nothing. Vampire.
You said it, Buster.
Topper, he must be destroyed. Bullet won't destroy him. What will? A spear dipped in molten silver.
Excellent!
Voodoo drums, they stop.
Ow, ow, ow! Every man for himself!
Ouch.
Ah!
Oh, boy, what a hangover.
Vampire. Ten, Troy. Help me in. Quickly. Take it away from me. Take it away. I can still feel it searing me.
I have a fur from my Schrankman, and I think I caught my boom in my wound.
There's no blood on it, Roy. Fascinating. Fallon. You know now the drums were telling the truth. Why you look at me? You're seeing a creature that doesn't exist. You're looking at a legend. The natives knew. As soon as they saw the first body, the first victim, they knew what creature it is that must have human blood to live. Stay, Roy. Listen to me. 400 years ago,
This lame story he's about to tell me?
there was a young woman. I caused her death. Since that time, I've been under a curse. The curse of the undead.
Oh, get out of here!
Young people like you and Julie, I destroy them. I cannot die. I live on and on to destroy peace and happiness.
Oh, that's a sweet story.
No, Roy. Put down the spear. Put it down.
Oh, okay.
You can't fight me. I have walked the earth for 400 years. I've learned things that no human being can ever know.
That's nice.
No man is strong enough to fight me. Kneel.
Excuse me?
What do you see?
Hepatitis A.
Only your eyes. Do you hear me? I hear you. Your belongs to me. From now until the day you die. You will never speak of this. Never. I will never speak. Under my head is the box containing the earth from my grave. The box Queen Elizabeth gave me after the Armada. I carry my body to the mountaintop, lay my head on the box, and leave me where the rising moon will bathe me in her light.
I think we're getting into a weird area here.
Let nothing stop you.
How far we finna walk, baby?
Tauber, dead.
Simon Peter shot. Can't talk. Hurt bad.
Take him back to the plantation. Safari is over. Tomorrow I'm starting back to Bukunda.
Willkommen, bienvenue, welcome. Come on in.
Roy, we've been expecting you every day.
Glad to see you back, Roy. Sorry I couldn't see it through with you, but these attacks of malaria. I'd have been more of a hindrance than a help. Anyway, you did a pretty good job without me.
Oh, fine job, Roy. The killings have stopped and all the natives are quiet. Well, we haven't heard the drums for some time now.
Julie, Fallon's.
Why don't you take a picture? It'll last longer.
Fallon's.
What are you trying to say, Roy?
I don't know. I can't seem to...
I'm trying to think, but nothing happens.
It's the fever.
You'll rest. Fever and a bad... I've never seen such violent delirium. He's going to need care.
You'll stay here, of course.
Oh, yes, I'll take care of him.
You won't be able to do it alone, Julia. I'd like to help if I may.
That's very kind of you.
I told Julia I'd do anything to help you.
Come in.
Hello, Julia.
How's it going?
Am I late?
Not at all.
I just stopped to get some fruit for Roy. How is he?
I can't understand it. Normally the fever goes after a few days, but this has been going on for 2 weeks now, and there's no change. Oh, he's come out of it once or twice, long enough to ask me to wire to Johannesburg for this book. I can't imagine what he wants with it. But he was so violent about it, the doctor said it might make him worse if he didn't get it. It's a horrible legend. Listen. Death, often the most dreaded of human experiences, is denied the vampire. He must prowl the earth endlessly. The real menace of the vampire comes from the fact that in many ways he appears normally human. He can become one of you. And all the while his curse is upon you. Curse of the undead.
No, that's the first time I heard that.
Gives me the creeps.
It's only a book, Julie. Let's go and see how the patient is, shall we?
He's still asleep. You've been very kind to spend so much of your time here.
You've been very kind to let me. You're tired, Julie. I'll stay with Roy.
Thanks.
Oh, Julie.
You!
I almost forgot. I have something for you.
Oh, it's beautiful. But...
Oh, please. Being here in this house has given me a new interest. Showed me a side of life I am not accustomed to. I'm grateful. Go and rest, Julia.
You're one of the nicest people I've ever known.
I gotta say, this is pretty cool.
Fallon. I'm glad you're awake. Your book came, Roy. I can save you the trouble. The chapter you want begins on page 97. The cross has great power over the undead. They cannot bear its paralyzing touch.
Really?
But the undead can be completely destroyed in only one way.
What's that?
The body must be consumed with fire and the ashes scattered.
That sounds ghastly.
Did you really think that you could destroy me?
I heard you just now with Julie. That's why you've been coming here. To be with her.
Maybe it is, Roy.
You destroy happiness. People like Julie and me. You come between them and destroy them. You told me that yourself at night out in the jungle. Let us alone, Fallon.
I like it here. I like Julie. One day soon, she'll join me in eternal life.
You can't, Fallon. I'm telling Father Gilchrist. I'm telling you.
Oh no, I want nothing to do with your voodoo.
You're not telling anybody. There's nothing you can do to stop me. Nothing.
You're despicable.
Oh boy. Oh, please be open. Please be open. Oh, my ears, oh, they're killing me. Yellow. Yeah, is this Parma window and glass? Yeah. Yes, this is Yashu. How'd you know? What do you mean I have a very distinctive voice? Well, anyway, look, I need another picture window put in the front room. Yeah, front room. Yeah, picture window. Yep. Yeah, just like last year. Yeah. Yep. Stasha's at it again. Yeah. But no, not opera. No, she's not singing opera this time. You know what she's doing? She's taking up yodeling.
Wow, you really like that one, huh?
That was fun.
That was a good one. Hey, welcome back, everyone, to the Mummy and the Monkeys Harry Scary Hangout. Not that you ever left. We're just back from the movie break.
And just a friendly reminder, we do have a prize giveaway that we're going to give away at the end of the show. This is the Mummy and the Monkeys End of Summer Special, where we host the movie Bikini Monsters. Well, it's not end of summer yet, but it will be in another month or so.
Right.
So, yeah. Bikini Monsters to one lucky winner. It's on Blu-ray. Just to be a part of the prize drawing, you just have to be active in the YouTube chat if you're watching us on YouTube. And I've been writing down all your names and putting them in my big, shiny mummy bucket.
Hooray.
Now, if you're watching the replay on television later on, the contest has already been done. But, you know, that's okay. We'd love to hear from you anyway. We love hearing from the fans, and you're still a winner to us.
Yeah, and a really quick reference to that Stasha skit you just saw. We got a mishap here at the Erie Cemetery where we actually lost a picture window, like due to a stupid accident. And yeah, so we just thought we'd make the best out of a bad thing, and you know.
And Stasha said she would love to come over and yodel for a skit.
Right, you get to hear her a little bit, I guess, in her own little way there.
Yeah.
So anything going on in the comments we can talk about? This is an interactive
People
show.
keep talking about Killdozer.
There's a whole fan fiction.
They're talking about movies and stuff.
Is it like a fan fiction?
There's like a whole...
Can I finish the word?
Okay.
Is there a fan fiction going on in the chat?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know all the details. I'm just seeing some of the comments scroll by. And Killdozer's getting mentioned a lot. So there's that. Okay?
Yeah, I just wanted. I
don't
want to talk over you. You know, it's kind of.
Well, okay. It was just a mistake there.
Hey, well, anyway, what's up next? What's going on? Oh, we have announcements and
so
things?
we have some announcements, updates, our promos and stuff like that. So we're gonna have some really cool prize packs when we return on August 16th. Because after tonight's show, we will be taking a little bit of a break. Because Grim has some relatives that are going to be visiting the Erie Cemetery.
That's right.
Your relatives you haven't seen in a while.
Mm-hmm.
And we're looking forward to that.
I'm chewing on ice. It's so good. I'm so warm. Oh.
But yeah, Eric Pigors over at toxictunes.com is going to be you're modeling his shirt.
As you can say, he's coming up. He's coming to stay with us for 2 weeks now.
That would be cool. But no, he's going to be sending us a prize pack for August 16th when we return our next live streaming then.
So that's the big news.
So that'll be
our makeup session. I'll say, I won't say the other word, but our makeup thing. Yeah, so it'll be a little bit of a 3-week sort of summer break for us. Mm-hmm. I call it that. But yeah, we got a lot going on. So but we'll be back, and when we come back, we'll come back strong. Yes. We're gonna have some nice stuff to give away, and hopefully a better movie. Who knows? But we can't promise you that. But we can promise you it will come back in a few weeks.
That's true. And then, is John Saxon in the movie yet? Have we found...
He is. Y'all got it. Well, it's a Saxon search.
It's later in the movie.
Right, so you have to...
I haven't seen him yet.
The whole point is...
I've been looking.
Well, it's one of those things that we built into the things, too, so people stay tuned and watch the movie. You got to watch it to see it. I mean, there's no prize for it, but it's just fun to check it out. But yes, there is a nice Saxon search coming up at some point. We got 2 more farts left, so you never know. You got to kind of watch it to find out, right?
Cool. All right. So let's.
I don't want to ruin the surprise,
Our website promos and stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can do that.
Put those on the screen there.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of Toxic Tunes, let's just show that real quick.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what's gonna say?
Oh, I was just gonna say, and if you guys could give us a hand and hit the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Very punny.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So speaking of Eric Pigors and Toxic Tunes, check this out.
Okay. Hello, boys and ghouls. This is Eric Uncle Pigors, creator of Toxic Tunes. I specialize in creepy, kooky, spooky, macabre art that I put on my t-shirt line. I'm always creating new t-shirts every month. I've also got patches, stickers, monster masks, calendars, artwork, scare fresheners, I got so much stuff I can't even keep my eyes straight. Just come to Toxic Tunes and see with your own eyes where it's Halloween every day. And stay tuned for more of Mummy and the Monkey. I love these two.
Ooh, cool stuff.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. And we each own several Pigors designs and always looking for new cool ones. So so check out Toxic Tunes for some cool gear, baby.
And people were asking what character was on your shirt.
This was one that I can't read it.
So this is a horror host that he created, the Uncle Creepola show.
Creepola.
And he's got almost like antennas for eyes, and he does look pretty creepy.
Yeah, and I think he did make a DVD or a phony episode. I think he did. If he didn't, it's he does have some funny stuff. But yeah, write him and ask him about Uncle Creepola. He'll tell you all about it. Mm-hmm. I think it's a made up. It is a made up horror host, but it's a really funny, cool design.
It is. It's a horror host he made up.
I love it.
He made a T-shirt of it.
It should be a real thing. He should put out Uncle Creepola. I'd watch it.
I would watch that show.
Okay, now what else did you want to talk about? You said
our website promo stuff.
Oh, okay, we can do that. Sure thing. Let me see. Let me find.
Chris says there's Louis behind you guys. Yeah, Louis will be making the rounds. He's been walking around.
Someone saw Louis's tail or walk by?
Yeah, someone saw Louis walk by.
Okay, here we go. We're going to talk about the Teespring store first, I guess.
All right, we've got tank tops, t-shirts, and hoodies. It's so much more, and so much more. It's all there on the Teespring store. Woo-hoo. Different colors and sizes to choose from. And I think there's even pillows and other merch, too. Just, you could go to teespring.com. And, the link is there on the screen. It's also in the video description on YouTube, and it's on our website, themummyandthemonkey.com. And you can use coupon code BANANAS for 15% off your order.
Ooh, and if you want to become a Monster member of our channel, how do they do that, Janet?
All right, you can become a Monster member by clicking that join button on our YouTube channel for only $2.99 a month. And you will have, you can watch exclusive videos for channel members only, like behind-the-scenes videos of Louie and Earl, our crypt kitties, or behind the scenes with the set, or maybe sometimes found stuff.
Yeah.
Or outtakes.
Yeah, you never know. It's a hodgepodge of potpourri, if you will, of fun stuff. So become a channel member, won't you?
Yeah, there you go.
And then, if you can't get enough of Mummy and the Monkey, now we haven't done one in a couple weeks, but
no, we need to do a new podcast.
Yeah, maybe before company comes, we can squeeze one in. But it's our podcast, Living the Scream.
Living the Scream, a behind-the-scenes podcast about our horror hosting adventures and our scavenging, thrifting adventures.
Yeah, lots of fun doing that. Let me tell you. And then immediately following, the Harry Scary Hangout, we will be conducting a Mummy and the Monkey Harry Scary Hangover.
Harry Scary Hangover after show chat show. And yes, we are hosting a Harry Scary Hangover tonight.
Harry Skanky
on our YouTube channel. So if you're watching this on TV, you can jump over to YouTube later and check out those shows.
Yes. I don't know what I was going for there, but yeah.
Skink, like the lizard?
The Harry Skanky Hangover.
A skink.
I don't know what that is, but I bet you that would get more views than our Harry Scary Hangover. I don't know. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. Don't worry. The monkey rage has subsided. I just get, I'm just trying to, I want the banter between us to go
sometimes
smoothly.
We talk over each other and make mistakes.
Yeah.
It's live, so sometimes things happen where the camera's a little off and we have to fix it.
Yeah.
Or we make a goof when we're talking, back and forth.
Yeah.
It's fine. We're good. All right. So let's get back into the movie.
Ooh, yeah. We've got 2 more farts to go. I know you all can't wait out there.
We're halfway there. So let's see what happens with the vampire's ghost. What's going on with this dude?
Yeah, where's the vampire? Where's the ghost? I think we found the vampire, but where's the ghost? I don't even understand.
Maybe they turn him into a ghost later.
Sometimes they have really fun titles, and the titles never live up. Or the movies never live up to the title. Sometimes the title's better than the movie.
Sometimes the title has nothing to do with the movie.
It's better than the movie. It's kind of weird.
But we'll stick with it.
We'll stick with it.
All right, part 3, and away we go.
The vampire's ghost.
Chicks dig me because I rarely wear underwear, and when I do, it's usually something unusual.
You were at the Vance house.
That's right.
You were there last night and the night before and every day. You practically live there.
Keeping track of me, Lisa?
It's that Vance girl, Julie. She's the main attraction, isn't she?
The only attraction.
You dick!
Good night, Lisa.
What's the matter? Did he give you the brush off?
Stop bugging me. Let me alone.
You don't have much luck with Fallon, do you? Neither do I. How about teaming up?
What do you mean?
I'm well healed again. I'm looking for a chance to even up the score.
You can't win.
Are you sure?
I'll have to say yes. Oh, shut up.
I'll cut the cards with him. 1 draw. High man. When he calls for a deck of cards, you bring this deck.
Why do you think you can win with that deck?
This is why.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
1 draw.
1 draw. 8 high.
Shuffle the cards, Lisa.
You first.
Be the king.
I'll draw for Mr. Barrett. I might bring him luck.
Or whatever.
Ace of diamonds. I think that tops you.
I think so, too. The drinks are on me, sister. Come on, boys.
Luck runs in streaks, Fallon. Yours just started downhill.
Why do you say things that you know will hurt me?
Well, we did it, huh, babe?
We may regret it.
Leave the regrets to Fallon. How about helping me spend some of this?
That's outrageous. Idiots shouldn't have money.
give up them cigarettes, buddy, or the groundhogs will be bringing you your mail. Know what I mean?
I'm gonna kill somebody up in here tonight. You watch.
Once again, something wonderful in my life has been turned into a giant crap fest.
Hello, Lisa.
Those drums. Do you know what they're saying? Barrett. This time it's Barrett. You followed him tonight. When he left. After the game. Why did you come here? Why?
Don't be afraid, Lisa. Look at me. I'm speaking to you, Lisa. You can think of nothing else. Come to me, Lisa. Now.
No.
Lisa. Lisa.
This looks extraordinarily bad.
I'm scared and excited too.
Hasta la vista, baby.
I'm sorry I can't help you, gentlemen. Barrett was here last night, and so was Lisa. As far as I know, they left together. But I've no idea what happened to them after that.
Mr. Fallon, we understand that Barrett did some gambling here last night. That, as a matter of fact, you yourself lost a considerable sum of money to him.
You're trying to attach a motive to me, gentlemen?
Oh, nonsense, Fallon. We know you better than that. Furthermore, we mustn't forget that Barrett's winnings were found in his pocket, untouched.
The killer could have been frightened away.
No, I doubt it. And even if robbery were the motive in Barrett's case, how do you account for the murder of the dancer?
You've known this girl for some time, Mr. Fallon?
Yes, she worked for me here ever since I opened. I was very fond of Lisa.
That's a lie! That is...
Well, I'm going to find another dancer half as good.
Well, what puzzles us most, Mr. Fallon, is the strange circumstances of death. In both cases, the bodies had peculiar punctures at the throat. In both cases, the bodies were partly drained of blood. We don't know how to explain it.
Neither do I. All I can say is that these two new deaths are very similar to those that have been throwing the natives into a panic.
Well, unfortunately, that's all any of us can say. Those drums. Unless we settle this thing soon, we're in for a bad time.
Makunda's turned into a ghost town. Not a native left at the docks. Not a native left at the rubber plantation. Even the women and children are gone.
Gentlemen, you can see for yourselves what this trouble's done to my business.
Then you can't suggest anything will help us out.
Nothing. I'm sorry.
Expect you at the house this evening.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it. Good day, gentlemen. Good day.
Bad old putty cat.
Oh, what's in the box?
light, Roy. It's in my eyes. Draw the curtains. You heard me, Roy. Draw the curtains. I see you've been reading your book again. You've learned the undead are chained to their graves.
Give anything to chain you to yours.
Were you going to throw that earth out of the window? If you did, do you know what I'd have to do? I'd have to go back for more before the next full moon. That's all. Well, there's the window. Go ahead, scatter it.
Let Julie alone. Let us both alone. Go away anywhere, away from Bakunda.
Where to?
Do you like Taco Bell?
This has all happened before. It'll all happen again. No matter where I go. Until the end of time.
Dang! You look human. Isn't there any human soul left in you? Do you have to kill and destroy?
On the contrary, I bring life to my victims.
You what?
Didn't you read that in your book? Lisa will rise from her grave and walk again, just as I did. So will Barrett. So will Julie.
You're sick and idiot.
You bother with a dagger when even a bullet couldn't hurt me. You've forgotten your book, Roy. Go back to Julie while you still have the chance. She won't be with you much longer.
Roses are red, and how do you do? Drink 4 of these and woo-woo-woo-woo.
Natives are gathering at their villages. They've decided to take matters in their own hands. They blame Fallon.
Blame Fallon?
Yes, I'm afraid this settles it. Fallon will have to leave Bakunda at once.
Leave? But you can't do that to him.
It's for his own protection, Julie.
Giving up everything, that's protection?
Oh, please, try to understand.
I think I do understand. You're afraid. Somebody has to be blamed, and Fallon's the outsider.
Julie, that's not the point.
No, I can see that. Fallon's tried to help in every possible way. Yet you're willing to take away everything he has and drive him out of here. Because these silly things have happened and...
You want to see him killed?
I want to see you find out the truth.
Booyakasha!
Dad, don't you realize that driving Fallon out of here isn't going to stop this thing? It'll just start all over again, and then you'll have hurt him, and all for nothing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm afraid we'll have to risk that.
Well, isn't that special?
And you, Roy, are you going to risk it too? Well, why don't you speak up? Fallon saved your life not once but twice. He made that trek through the jungles with you, and he's been taking care of you through your sickness, and... Well, why don't you say something? Why don't you defend your friend?
Julie, please. Roy's not well. You shouldn't.
Well, what's the matter with him?
3 months pregnant.
What's the matter with all of us?
Julie's upset. Nerves on edge. We're all that way. Don't let it worry you, Roy.
What are you doing here? I'm in the middle of infotaining.
Glad you're here, Father. There's more trouble.
Yes, I know. I heard it on the drums. That's the reason I came back.
I'm on my way to see Webb Fallon. I won't be long. In the meantime, I wish you'd have a talk with Julie.
I will, Tom. Roy?
Yes?
First, I'd like to have a little talk with you.
You okay?
You're the real reason I came back. The drums said you were very ill. Is it the fever? Roy, look at me. The drums say it isn't the fever. It is something else. Something deeper.
Ooh!
Something that I can help you with. Tell me about it.
I can't, Father.
Roy, you've got to believe that a man's free will cannot be controlled by another.
unless he cooperates. And that's exactly what you've done. You've let Fallon control your will. It's up to you to stop it.
What's the use, Father? It's too late.
It's never too late if you really want help. The place for that help is
Burger King.
Shall we go there together, Roy?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Tom, glad to see you.
Good evening, Fallon. Voodoo magic. That's what I came to see you about.
Come in, let's shut out that wind. It's not a hocus pocus. I don't let it bother me.
Well, it's getting rather serious. Do you know what those drums are saying?
Sure, I can read the drums. According to them, I'm the cause of all the trouble here. Don't tell me you believe that, Tom.
No, of course not. But these rumors have a way of spreading, of getting out of control. It's gotten to a point, Fallon, where, well, I'm concerned for your personal safety.
Oh, thanks, Tom. A glass of sherry?
No, thank you.
Do you think these rumors are as serious as all that?
Enough that I'd like to see you leave Bakunda for a while, until this thing blows over.
Want to leave my business? What there is of it?
I think it's the wise thing to do. Just for a month or so. Of course it won't solve our problem, but at least it will clear you in the eyes of the natives. I wish you'd consider it, Fallon.
It is considered, Tom, and decided. I'll leave Bakunda as quickly as possible.
Well, thank you. I don't think either one of us will regret it. There's a boat scheduled to sail in the morning, the Bakunda Queen.
Not the Bakunda Queen, Tom. No skipper since the death of Barrett. Don't worry, I'll find some way of leaving the country.
Good night, Fallon.
Good night.
Arrivederci. Hasta la vista.
Adios.
Adios, muchachos, caballeros.
Will you get out of here?
Baby, it's cold outside.
Julie. Listen to me.
Thank you so much for visiting me today.
Oh, my child, I had a great time. But what I really want to know is, when are you getting married and giving me grandchildren? When? Ooh.
Outlook unclear. Please ask later.
And we're back.
And we sure are. Welcome back, one and all, to the show. Yes, you are watching tonight's movie, The Vampire's Ghost. What do you think so far, huh? Pretty good.
There's
whatever.
only one vampire and no ghosts.
But that's okay. You know, who knows what the ghost means? I think he's a ghost of himself, you know, that type of thing.
Oh, a ghost of his former life.
It's figurative, you know. It's
Yeah.
it's you know, creative
Poetic.
license or whatever. Poetic, yes. Yeah, so everyone's like, yeah, whatever. But a lot of good trivia popping up. People calling out who the vampire guy with other, you know, TV shows, like an episode of the original series of Star Trek the guy popped up in. And
Oh, yeah. I think it was Scott that mentioned that.
yeah, pretty cool. I love the factoids that pop up in the chat.
Oh, yeah, very
chat,
cool.
Chat factoids. Okay.
So
what are we getting into now?
Another update that we forgot to share.
Oh.
Another episode of the Tome of Terror will be out next week on the Kings of Horror YouTube channel.
Yes, the Mummy and the Monkey's Tome of Terror.
Yes, and it's a collaboration where we are working with the Kings of Horror YouTube channel, and we're gonna, here and there host some episodes for them, and they have a great movie selection. And next week, the movie will be The Return of Swamp Thing.
Ooh, we could never show that on our... Well, not never, but for now, we're restricted to public domain movies. But they have digital rights to show a bunch of cool stuff, yeah. And we picked for our second episode of the Mummy and the Monkey's Tome of Terror, The Return of Swamp Thing.
Yes, so that'll be out not this weekend, but next weekend.
Yes,
and we'll
the 16th,
share it.
Right? Is that the date?
I believe so.
Is that right?
No.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
It's next week.
Yeah, so here, I'm going to...
I don't know the
Let me
date.
see what pops up with this Kings of Horror. Here we go. I guess this is just the...
So that's so you could see what their channel looks like?
The still, yeah. And I think we had like a...
Hey, Groovy Ghoulies! I'm Janet Takei.
And I'm Grim Gory.
And together we are the Mummy and the Monkey.
That's right, we have a cool new show debuting right here on the Kings of Horror shopping block. It's called The Mummy and the Monkey's Tome of Terror.
And Grim's got the tome right there.
That's right, if you got the time, I got the tome, baby. So tune in for some chills, thrills, and frightening fun.
Ooh. Yes, tune in to the shopping block on the Kings of Horror YouTube channel.
Yeah, so as we said, you can watch that episode and other ones on the Kings of Horror. Well, the second one's coming up. But yeah, Kings of Horror YouTube channel. Yeah, we're trying to branch out a little bit, maybe cull some more viewership, get more people that maybe watch, or that subscribe to that channel to come over and check out our show on Fridays.
Yes, that's what collabs are all about.
Yeah, so so new episode drops next Saturday.
Woohoo! All right, and coming up next, we've got our What Do You Do segment.
Oh, that's right. What do you do? How perfect. Nice segue. Thanks, Janet, for that. And let me scroll on down to the What Do You Do tab and click on the little segment and play the theme song you all know and love. Here we go with What Do You Do?
What do you do when you're watching the Hangout? Do you watch on your PC? Do you watch on your phone, in a group or alone? Send us pics and let us see. What do you do when you're watching the Hangout? Does your hairy, scary show? Do you watch with your dog, or you sleep like a log? Send us pics and let us know, yeah.
Okay, our first entry of What Do You Do comes in from our buddy Paul Buser, who went on vacation with his lovely wife.
The Busers, have fun, and they were in Seattle.
Oh, and they went all the way to Seattle, and they must have watched some of our show when they were out there. I'm sure they did. Look at that beautiful view, and here's another view of the the Busers right there. Oh, no. Wait.
That's
Where's
not
the third one?
photo.
Wait a minute. They're supposed to be another photograph. See?
Oh, did we miss a photo?
Did I put it all the way down? No, I didn't. There it is.
Well,
wait.
Is that the one?
That should be it. I got that one there. No, where's the David? The Phillips one shouldn't be on. There we go. Let's start over again. Hey! There's the one I'm looking for.
There we go. Okay. So yeah, they sent 3 photos when they were on vacation, and they were watching while on the move while on vacay.
There's that one. We saw that one. There's another one of them, and then the beautiful view they had.
So thank you for sending us those nice photos. They actually sent that to us a while ago, and we meant to show them. So we're showing them now.
And now to the stogie and the drink, the pre-gaming by our buddy David Phillips. Pre-gaming before the Harry Scary Hangout starts. He likes to get his groove on with a little looks like vodka, absolute vodka, and a nice stogie. Listening to his AM/FM radio there.
So there's his snack there.
Yeah, I like that. Thanks, David, for that. And then last but not least, our pal Marty. He has a 2-part little cartoon here, and it starts out with a still of in a movie theater. Don't run off. You're watching The Mummy and the Monkey.
Is that from Creature from the Haunted Sea?
Think so. There's the creature. And then
nice.
Number 2 is someone in the audience is like, huh? Oh, come on, wake up. We got 2 more farts to go. Oops, we fell asleep.
Funny.
Yeah, The Mummy and the Monkey sawing logs over there. I love it. Thanks, Marty, for that.
The movie put us to sleep.
Yeah, and that almost hit the wrong thing. And that wraps up What do you do? Hey, and if you want to send us some photos in of what you do when you watch our show, could be, the setup you have around your television. Maybe you do some sort of, arts and crafts or some sort of activity.
Maybe you like to cook while you watch the show, or you're out traveling and you watch us while you're out traveling. We would love to see it. So you can send us those photos to themummyandthemonkey@gmail.com. And, we'll air it on the show.
On a future episode, as we say. Yes, yes, yes. Well, thank you so much, everyone
who
contributed
guys.
this week. Yes.
That's awesome. Some great photos and some great art.
That's right. Awesome. Always awesome. Okay, now what? Now where are we at on the map of things to do?
Well, now we have to finish up the movie.
Oh, do we really have to do that? I'm trying to avoid it.
We have to find out what happens next. Do they finally get this vampire?
I suppose
Does
you're
he,
right.
run off with Julie? What happens?
Oh no, what happens? Hey, well,
does she become a vampire? Does she bite everybody?
Well, the only way we're going to find that out is if we go and watch the final fart.
And where are the ghosts?
Where are this gosh darn ghosts? I don't know. Maybe we get all the answers in the next fart. We'll
I have
see.
so many questions.
Okay, so without any further ado, here is the final fart of
Fart 4.
The Vampire's Ghost. Right here on
The Mummy and the Monkeys. Hairy, scary hangout.
Woohoo!
God.
Julie. Come to me, Julie.
Well, you're just in time for what might be a very unhappy ending.
Julie, I'm waiting.
She's walking around like she's all that.
Come to me, Julie.
Stop rushing me!
I'm here, Julie. I've been waiting, Julie. Waiting.
Do you stream? I've only seen you on Insta.
Julie! Julie! Oh, Simon Peter! You're well again.
But not in the heart, Mr. Roy. Those drums, what they say about Mr. Fallon is true. You must believe it.
I do believe it. I've believed it ever since that night out in the jungle on the safari.
And yet you do nothing, Mr. Roy?
I couldn't. It was like being sick with fever. Even my tongue was tied.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The curse of the undead.
Roy!
How you doing? You shouldn't be on your feet like this.
Sit down. I'm all right. I'm well again. Father Gilchrist helped me free myself of Fallon.
Free yourself? I don't understand.
I've been under his control ever since that night out on the safari. I hadn't been able to tell anyone until tonight.
Think we better be on our way, Roy.
Stay here with Julie. Don't let her out of your sight, not for a second.
Stay with Julie? Where is she?
Isn't she here?
Not in her room. I thought she was with you.
Fallon. She's gone to Fallon.
More shit I gotta clean! More other shit I gotta clean!
What are you looking for?
That box of earth. It would be right there if you intended to come back.
Thank you, Mr. Know-It-All.
But that's Julie's.
She's gone, Tom, with Fallon.
What about the Bakunda Queen? It's scheduled to sail at dawn.
Not until next week. There's no skipper to replace Barrett. There's no other ship in port.
Well, if they went by motor, they're either bound for Angana or Calabar. I'll get Dillon to open the telegraph office.
Not a chance in a million they went anywhere but straight into the backcountry. We can't telegraph into the jungle. Oh, wait a second. We can. Simon Peter, the drums.
To the Batmobile. Let's go.
No, wait. If we let the natives know Fallon's out there in the jungle, there'll be an open fight. I'm thinking of Julie.
Tell the tribes this is our juju. We don't want them to interfere. We'll get Fallon ourselves. All we want is their help to locate him. Send it like that.
That was Zamba's village. They have seen nothing of Fallon or the lady.
Ask them to relay our message, and have each tribe that receives it relay it again.
Here's Johnny.
Fallon and the lady have been seen on the trail near the Malunga village trekking north.
Repeat the message that no one is to interfere. Keep all the drums working. We want to report on the drums of their position each time they're seen.
Roy, there's no chance to get carriers now. We'll have to go alone, with light packs and rifles.
Rifles are useless, Tom. I mean against Fallon.
Well, something's got to stop him.
I'm going with you.
Not on a trek like this.
I know these jungles, Roy, and I might be needed.
Oh, excellent.
This is Itoba village, Julie. We can stop here.
What was this place?
McDonald's? A temple village sacred to the death god of a forbidden cult. The cult was destroyed, but the temple was never touched.
Oh, really?
Native taboo says that those who come here will die.
What a terrible thing. To worship death.
There need be no death, Julie, if you know the way. I can show you the way.
Oh, brother.
Where can we rest?
Up here. This is the Holy of Holies. The Temple of Death.
Well, apparently some of us come to church when it's convenient.
Wait here, Julie.
Hey!
Come in, Julie. We'll wait here until moonrise.
They were seen entering the Itoba village.
How far is that?
About 2 hours, pushing hard.
Swing!
The moon should rise in a little less than 2 hours.
You mean we can't make it?
We've got to make it.
That's the spirit, Tubby.
path of time is curved upon itself like a circle, without beginning, without end.
Hubba, 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 big girl.
Man may follow that path forever if he chooses. He need not walk alone. We could walk that path together, Julie. We could visit worlds that no human eye has ever seen. Will you come with me, Julie?
No.
I'll go with you. Always.
Sleep, Julie. Sleep. When the moon is risen, you will be beyond death.
It's almost moonrise. Well, let's keep going.
Because we're dummy-dums.
Julie, this box contains the earth from my grave. It's not a sign of death, Julie. It's a sign of power in another world.
We've got to do something.
He's right.
You're right.
We got to do something. Absolutely.
You know what we got to do? Toga party.
After tonight, Julie, I'll no longer be alone. You'll be with me. You will walk with me through the dark shadows of eternity.
Oh.
Julie, listen to me. Julie, the time is now.
Oh, gnarly!
Oh, it's the worst one. This is a big one. I'm dying.
Put it out.
You hear that, Elizabeth? I'm coming to join you, honey.
Roy.
Are you all right, Julie?
Mamma mia, that's some spicy meatball.
Like a terrible dream.
But it's all over.
Darn, that's the end.
Hey, what's buzzing, cousins? Stick around. I ain't going anywhere, and neither should you.
Oh.
Wowzy, woo. There we go. There it is. Hopefully all questions were answered. Yeah? No? Yeah,
Well,
maybe?
You know, I didn't know the priest was also a vampire hunter.
Oh, yeah, he's a badass. You can't mess with that guy.
So
right?
I wonder, he should have had his own, like, television series.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
That would've been
fighting
cool.
vampires? Yeah.
Like Father Dowling's Mysteries, like, but he could
Going
be like...
on adventures.
Yeah, he could be like the father vampire killer, you know?
Yeah. So, I thought it was decent. You know, for
It
what
wasn't
it
bad.
was, I thought it was an okay
We've
movie.
definitely shown worse here, so there's always that to keep in mind.
This is true. So what do we have next, Grim?
So what do we have next? Ooh, we have a... what is that?
Oh, Mofi Chen, thank you for the super chat. They say another great episode. Hope you guys enjoy your break. Aw, thank you.
Yeah, but we'll be working on stuff probably, even though we'll be entertaining in that, but we still have shows to do, so we won't forget about you, that's for sure.
Well, maybe some of your relatives could be in a skit.
We're working on all that.
Maybe we could do a little video with them.
Anything could happen,
Yeah.
Okay.
Very cool. Okay, so we've got the TV Showtime.
Yes, the Cleveland TV Showtime Travel is a bit that we do, if you're unfamiliar with it, where we take a television guide that used to come in the newspapers as a supplement every week to tell you what was on your local stations. That's right. This is before like cable and and the internet and all that good stuff. Well, this is how you'd find out what was going on and what you're going to watch throughout the week. So I have a ton of these, and I have to crack them open to a date close to our air date and show you what was happening here on the horror host scene here in Cleveland, Ohio. So here we go. Let's start out with this week's episode of Cleveland TV Showtime Travel. We always kick it off with WJKW TVA Cleveland. That's right, because the date was July 28th, 1978, 11:30 p.m. Get ready, gang. It's time for the Houlihan and Big Chuck Show. Yeah, all right. And their movie that night was Frankenstein 1970.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's a cool one. Boris Karloff creates this mummy-like kind of monster that starts out as a mummy, and I think it turns into some like blockhead Frankenstein creature, of course, but there's the mummy version of it, and it pillages and kills everybody. Then after that, a non-hosted movie show called 8 All Night was on, where they showed more monster movies, and of course they have something cool like Revenge of the Creature.
Wow, that's cool.
Yes, the sequel to The Creature from the Black Lagoon. Good movie, love this one. This is fun. This is where they capture him and they put him in a SeaWorld type of aquarium park, and he goes berserk, falls back in love with the girl from the first one, and, doesn't get the gal.
Love the Gill Man.
And then they usually had a second feature, and this one was The Gun Riders. This was like around 3 o'clock in the morning. This
a
would come
Western.
on. Yes. Sometimes it would be a science fiction, horror, a mix of it. Then, the following day on Channel 43, Saturday, July 29th at noon, was the one, the only
Super Host.
Yes. And his 4-hour program started out with an hour of comedy. In this case, the Bowery Boys. That's a good choice, Soup. That would be a lot of fun from noon to 1.
That's
and
cool.
Then his first movie of 2 was Battle in Outer Space. Oh, man, look at there's the Wienermobiles on the moon, getting ready to take care of business. Oh, there you go. Maybe not the Wienermobile, but pretty close. There's the Wiener Ray, I think, right? Is that what that is?
Something like that.
And the second movie at 2:30 p.m. was Dick Tracy's Dilemma.
Speaking of wieners.
Should I be called Dick or should I be called Richard? I don't know. Is that his dilemma? Look, all I know is he gets the babes, and that's all that really matters, right? Look at him in his yellow coat, asking, what's going on, what time it was. And that concludes tonight's Cleveland TV Showtime Travel. Yeah, we had it all here back in the day. Love to hear it.
Yeah, and everyone has their own, like, there's different cities all over that had movie hosts back in the day, and yeah, you
if
would
you were lucky enough, yep.
You would check your TV guide to see who was hosting what movie would be on that weekend or that night.
Yeah, and it was
time.
It was interesting too because when horror stuff was really big, even up and through the 80s, like in the early to mid 80s, the horror movies, and then it started petering out, and it got more into other action movies and stuff. But even if a TV station didn't have their own horror host locally, they would show other horror movies if they can get a hold of them. So,
so even if they didn't have a host, they would still play a lot of movies.
That would go on the same time the horror hosted shows were on, or the movie hosted shows. So
years before live streaming and cable and all that stuff.
Yeah, but it was a lot of fun, lots to choose from back then, and now there's even more to choose from. So who needs programming anymore, right? You could just kind of make up your own.
Now there's so many choices, and we're glad that you guys made the choice to watch our show.
Yeah, but we still watch some program TV, and other channels that have programming.
Oh, yeah.
But but I like to have that choice, where you could put together your own night of entertainment or mix it up with streaming, television, and DVD and physical media. Kind of mix it up a little bit.
Good times.
Okay,
all
now
right,
for the most important part of the night.
We're going to give away a Blu-ray to one lucky winner. The Mummy and the Monkey's End of Summer special. The end of summer is like next month. But,
already, wow.
It creeps up pretty quick.
Flying by.
The movie we host for this one is Bikini Monsters.
Ooh.
And it's on Blu-ray there. Okay, so I've got my mummy bucket filled with names. I've been writing down writing down all your names while the movie's been playing.
She has diligently. She's
All
been doing
right,
that.
and let's get up and take a break.
Go ahead.
Let's shake up our buckets here.
Stand up. Yeah,
let's
be
shake
proud.
our dupas.
And get ready to kick off.
All right, shake.
All right.
Oh, do you want to?
Go ahead.
Did I ruin?
No, you're going ahead. Go
Was
ahead.
I too soon with the shaking?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
This is your segment.
Shake. Shake.
Shake your bucket.
Shake the bucket.
Shake your bucket.
All right.
What a classic.
Let's stir the bucket.
Yes. No, yeah, it was one of the J Mac. What a classic. He likes the shake your bucket segment. Who doesn't? What's not to love?
Did I pick a winner?
You did.
Let's see if I did.
Is it a new person or someone? Hopefully, I got the
Maybe
drum
it's
roll
a
ready.
new viewer.
I got the drum roll ready.
We have some new viewers.
Let me know you're ready.
Okay, ready. And the winner is Elaine Mikulski.
Oh!
Mikulski? I hope we said that right. Congratulations, Elaine Mikulski. You are the winner of the Blu-ray.
Woohoo! All right, yeah, and if you want to collect that, all you have to do is email us at themummyandthemonkey@gmail.com. Send us a mailing address. We'll get in correspondence with you, and we'll ship it off right to you. You'll probably get it probably end of next summer.
So give yourselves all a round of applause.
Yeah, or whatever you're into.
And you're all winners. Thank you for watching our little show here. We do have our after show chat show, the Harry Scary Hangover.
Right, we're going to do a Harry Scary Hangover a few minutes after this show ends, so get ready for that. But if this ends your night with us, I hope you had a pleasant one. Hope you enjoyed tonight's show. We always love hanging out with you.
Oh,
and
yeah.
We're a little bit sad that we're going to be off for the next 3 weeks, but we shall return.
We will be back August 16th, 2024.
And hopefully everything will still be here where we left it. I'm talking about the world. And yeah, we'll see. But no matter what the shape the world's in, don't worry about all that. We'll be here for you, all right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So, good night. Good fright, everybody. Mwah!
All right, and we'll see you later, alligators.
See ya.